Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Good to see you all. Hope you all are very excited for today. I sure am. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello, Stephen. Hello. Good thing you saw the ping you forgot. Oh my god, you wouldn't want to miss this. Rachel, hello. I hope your internet comes back soon. Or maybe you can stay in bed and watch this. I don't know. Commander, hello. Kakos, hello. Charlie, hello. Stace, hello. Fush, hello. Corporal Kaga, hello. I think I got everybody. Stace, thank you for the resub. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. 444 Bingy Bag, hello. Jessage Meep, hello. Ted, hello. Oh, there's so many people here. Hello. How are we doing, everyone? Midweek Marbles, what a time to be alive. Yes, well, this is a very special event. If you haven't been here before, this is the annual 2.4 hours of the marbles. I hope you're all prepared for this. It is one race. One race, 151 times around the track. You get confused as well, geek. Oh, I'm throwing everybody today, aren't I? Charlie. Buttons is a lot more wholesome, I think. Ash, hello. Yeah, how are you all doing today? How are you all doing? Is everybody doing good? Everybody doing good? I've got lots of cool stuff prepared today. Beanie's here. Say hello, Beanie. What presents did I get? I've had 0 presents thus far. Because I'm seeing my family later today. And I've spent this morning prepping the stream for you all. So I haven't really done much. Yeah, the really cool intro will be like 5 or 10 minutes before the start. I've planned it. I haven't timed it properly, but yeah, Rachel is bringing my gifts when she visits in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm seeing my family for pretty much straight after the stream, so I'll get my presents then. Yeah, me and Rachel always seem to have post difficulties. I'm having a good day though. I've got some really. I won't spoil it, but keep an eye out for just before the start. I've got some cool stuff that I've prepared that I've been working hard on getting working this morning. Lucy, hello. Piper, hello. Elsie, hello. Welcome. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. How are we doing? Elsie and Lucy is definitely not going to get confusing. Beanie just loves sitting on my shoulder. I'm holding her back legs in my hand to allow her to sit like this. Thank you for welcome. Yeah, guys, if you haven't been here before, this is a single marble race. We have a full track to go round. I'll show you the track in a sec, but if you've been here before, it's the same as it's been the last couple of years, with a couple of minor tweaks this year. It's not the circular one, no. There are actual corners. I've been doing some test races. I did a test race this morning, and there was an overtake for the win with 3 laps to go. It was very exciting. So yeah, do type exclamation mark play to join. I will give you lots of warning. We're aiming to start the race at around 2 o'clock. Which is in 18 minutes, depending on how long my intro takes, which also depends on how many people are in the race, for a reason you'll see why. But yes, there will be prizes for the top 3. If you finish in the top 3, you will win a gift sub. 6 months if you win, 3 months for second, 1 month for third. There will also be some merch giveaways during the race. Exclamation mark merch if you want to try and persuade me to pick your favorite piece of merch from the Joey store. Let me know. There's some cool stuff in there. I added a new desk mat, which recently, if you haven't seen it. Yeah, the car park is a bit empty. There are some hardy spectators. Hang on, let's look. We've got some spectators here ready for the race. They've wrapped up warm. They're having their lunch in view of the start line. Oh, well, you can't really see the start line from here, but never mind. I think the barriers are all too high to see over for a marble. Having their meal deals, yeah. Is there anyone in the pits? We got some hard-working mechanics in the pit lane. What's my meal deal of choice? You know, this isn't what you're asking, but did you know Greggs do a meal deal now? You can get a baguette, a sausage roll, and a drink for £5. Incredible value. The baguette and the sausage roll is over £5 on its own. Normally I go to Morrison's, where you can get a medium pot of salad from the salad bar as your main. So I load that up with various types of pasta. And have a snack pack of sushi with it. Fun times. All right. We've got our blimp cam is here. We'll be following most of the race from the blimp cam, I imagine. Very exciting. You still have a Harvester? I've not been to Harvester in years. Off you. Atlas Wolf, hello to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, you know how Marbles works. I'm proud of you. Oh my god, we got a raid! Mr. Lil Main! Mr. Lil Main, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. There's no way to DNF, no, unless you get timed out at the end. Mummy Tina, Cheetown, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello Raiders. We are doing one big race today. It is my annual 2.4 hours of the marbles. We are doing a single 2.4 hour race to celebrate my birthday. You're welcome to join if you'd like it. Exclamation mark play if you want to get it. There'll be prizes for the top 3. And some merch giveaways throughout the stream. Hope you had a good stream. What were you up to today? Internet is finally back. That's good to hear, Rachel. That's good. You can do some work now. Aren't you lucky? Yes, if you do have to go, check back in at the end of the race because there'll be a podium ceremony. Alright, so for those of you who haven't seen the track before, let's have... Why can't I move forward? What is going on? I'm stuck on the fence. Let's have a look at the track. So, straight into turn 1. Turn 1 has been reprofiled a bit. If you remember last year, the marbles go quite high up the wall, but actually now the natural line, you can kind of stay on the banking, increase your speed. You go flying into 90-degree right-hander into turn 2. A little bump on the apex there just to fall you out. Into turn 3. A couple of left-handers into turn 4. And then you set yourselves up. You need a good line through turn 5 because this leads you out onto the long back straight, which isn't really a straight. Chris, welcome. Hope you're doing well. A very, very long way, all the way down. And then you exit into another right-hander. And then coming down the track into the final hairpin that leads you out onto the pit straight and back to the start. So yeah, the lap count is a lot higher this year. Last year we only did 110 laps. This year is 151. The corners have been reprofiled a bit, so the marbles spend less time in the air. So the average lap time has gone from over a minute to just under a minute. I didn't work it out exactly, but yeah. Also, I think if you remember last year, we had the mechanic where the marbles would break down every now and then. That doesn't happen anymore. So it's just full speed all the way to the finish. Yeah, new marble regulations for 2026. Fresh track surface, track reprofiling. We've got a faster, more exciting race this year. I haven't enabled it, but there is an option for pit stops as well. But I thought no one wants to sit around and tell their marble to pit every 10 minutes for 2.4 hours. All right. I need to have a look at the playlist. To set something up. Yeah, luckily the breakdowns are not a thing anymore. I don't know why they were here last year, but I wish there was a guy spraying the track. That would be cool. Uh, all right, we're up to 21. Just a heads up, if people join, they might not be part of my starting sequence, but you can still join right up until the race starts. But I'm setting a starting grid of sorts for me to run through in the intro that I can read off. I'm yeah, definitely giving. I'm. You have high expectations. I don't think you should have too high expectations, but it's going to be cool. I promise. Is that 21? Have I missed anybody? That would be sad, wouldn't it? I just counted 22. No, okay, we're good. Okay. Strawberry Bob, hello, welcome. Okay. All right. That's taken me a little bit longer than I thought, so we are running over time a little bit. Okay. Is everyone ready? Should we start the intro sequence? Do it? Okay. Here we go, folks.
Hello.
Hello everybody!
Marbles!
And welcome to the 6th annual 2.4 hours of the Marbles. 144 minutes of racing action. And we have a thrilling race lined up today. 151 laps. Who is going to win? Last year, Electric Powerade pulled off a shock result. Could we see a third debutant in a row take a win this time? With only one former winner on the grid this year. It's anyone's game. In 2026. Let's have a look at the track, everybody. For today, the MLSA Raceway, the traditional home of marble racing. 8 corners, 5 left, 3 to the right, and 151 laps, a big increase on last year. Thanks to the new regulations in force. Who is going to take the win today? Well, we have got a ton of marbles, all hoping it will be them. And let's go down to the track. If I can find it. Let's have a look at today's starting grids. Starting off with Joey676, the number 1 ranked marble, making it 50 stream wins last week, but disappointing 2.4 hours form. A best result of 7th. They will definitely be hoping to improve. Going down the rest of the grid, it's Rachel up next. Wait, is it Rachel up next? No, I haven't saved my dog. Hold chat, they screwed it up. Wait. Hold, ignore that. Mimi, hello. Let me add Mimi to the list, then we'll go through the starting grid. Okay, hang on. Let's try again. I knew I'd ruin it. I knew I'd mess it up. Hang on. How do I... I think I've broken everything, chat. I've ruined it. Here we go! Fush! Rank number 6, hoping to do better than their 3rd place last year. We have Kakos coming in for their 3rd entry. They were on the podium in 2022, but haven't entered since 2023. 7 stream wins, hoping to improve with a race win today. Next up is Rachel, 5th last year, making their 4th appearance. Currently ranked number 2, hoping to improve on their standings. Next up, Charlie with a best result of 5th, came a disappointing 20th last year, the former number 1, hoping to do better in 2026. Corporal Kaga next up, the first of our debutant with 9 race wins in regular marbles, hoping to see that translate to endurance racing today. Next on the grid, the second of our debutants is 4for4 Biggie Bag, a first ever marbles race for them. What can they do in their debut appearance? Jessic Meep next up, 40 races, just 41 points, yet to win a single marbles race, unranked but returns for the big one. Tedditch is up next, 40 race wins and 3 stream wins, but their first ever endurance race in marbles. But with 534 regular races under the belt, what can they do? Stevens up next, made their debut last year, finishing in 10th, hoping for a better result than that today. Ash is up next, on the podium last time, runner-up position. Can they go one better this time in their 4th 2.4 hours race? Commander making their 5th appearance, at the 2.4 hours. They were 4th in 2024, hoping for a first podium. Geek making their 4th appearance, 7th place last year, their best result. Hoping for a good one this time. Lucy has been 6th twice in a row. Will it be 3 out of 3, or will she improve? 2 normal stream wins. Could it be her day today? Elsie, another of our debutants. A first ever marble race for them. What a way to start. And Atlas Wolf also making their first ever appearance in marbles. What will the 2.4 hours bring to them? Up next we have Piper making their debut. 5 stream wins, 76 race wins. Will they be able to go the distance? Over 151 laps. Mr. Lil Main next up, another of our debutants. Followed by Cheetown 1000. Lots of debutants today. This might be a record for the 2.4 hours. Chris Failsat making their 2.4 hours debut. 19 regular races with 1 win under their belt. Strawberry Bob, another debutant. And we have Mimi. Our final marble on the grid. We've had 2 debutants win the last 2 years. Could it be their day today? Toasted is in as well. Welcome, Toasted. How are you? Good to see you. You've definitely played marbles before. Not here though. No other marbles counts. Chat. It's almost time. Let's hand it over for our starters' orders. As is tradition, giving the starters' orders today, it is the former McLaren Formula 1 driver and Mercedes Formula E driver. It's everyone's favourite Belgian, Stoffel Vandoorne.
Hey everyone, I'm Stoffel Vandoorne and I'm a racing driver for Mercedes in Formula E. Just wanted to say hi to all Joey's Marbles fans. I hope you guys are excited for some marble racing today. So play to join, 60 seconds on the clock.
Alright everybody, it is almost time for the race to start. We have 24 marbles on the grid. Who is going to take the win today? 144 minutes of pure marble racing is about ready to start, folks. I am going to give you a 100-second countdown. Let's get ready to go. So, the marbles all lined up on the grid. I have never won. My best result is 7th. And this is the 6th time we've been doing this. Commander, thank you for the gift subs. We know some of those. I did it at the start and I messed it up, Rachel. I'll show you it. I'll show you it in a bit. So, just one former race winner on the grid. Stace was our winner of the second 2.4 hours of the marbles. But we've got quite a few podium finishes here. And as we look down at the start of the grid, it's Lucy and 4for4 who are on the front row. Ted and Stephen on the second row there. We've got Kakos, Charlie, Geek, Ash all lined up just behind them. Joey looking to take the inside line into the first corner. We've got Rachel, the only other clever person to bring a car. Alright, folks, we're into 30 seconds. The marbles are getting lined up. Last chance to join if you do want to get in the race, folks. 25 seconds until the race starts. Here we go. 2.4 hours of marble racing. Start in just 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's go for the 2.4 hours of the marbles, and it's 4 for 4 who takes the early lead into the first corner. But Geek on the inside. Ash has had a good start too. Strawberry Bob is there. Ash fighting for that lead. Everyone makes it through the first few corners safely, but it's Strawberry Bob who has the early lead. Geek, Ash, Toasted, all heading down the back straight as the marbles get settled in for a long old race here. Who is going to save their energy? Who is going to go out early and try and build a big lead? Let's have a look at the view from the blimp cam, and it looks like Lucy has now stretched into first place with the chasing pack leading behind. Here we go, folks. Lap 1 almost complete. We have got a long way to go, and you know what? I forgot the one thing I was meant to do, which was start the timer. There we go. That might be a second or two out, but it's fine. All right. 2 hours and 24 minutes on the clock. The marbles are getting shaked out. They're just trying to work their way into the order. It's going to be a lot of collisions. Where am I? I'm way back. Ted and Jess are fighting for the lead now. Rachel's up there in third. Got 4 for 4. Ash in there. Mimi, Fush, Atlas, Cheetown, and Steven making up the top 10. Let's see if Shebboy's in the mood for some music today. That's a no. Thank you, Shebboy. I guess we should have the bangers playlist today, right? So it looks like as we start lap 3, Rachel, Jess, and Ted are just stretching out into the lead. I hate that it resets the camera position when I move it. Everyone else making their way through. Charlie and Commander, unfortunately, off the back at the moment. But you can see there's just a huge pack in the middle, really, where most of the marbles are going to spend their time. But we'll see if these front 3 can work together and stretch the lead. You don't want to go out too early, remember. There's a long old race. Rachel, though, moving into the lead as we finish lap 3. Mimi has joined us chasing pack. So has Mr. Lil Main. Joey is moving forwards as we start lap 4. Keep an eye out if you're watching the race. Keep an eye out for the numbers on top of the marbles. That will show you what lap they're on. If it is golden, like everyone is now, that means you're on the same lap as the leader. If it's white, then you're in danger of being lapped. Some marbles being saved by the invisible safety netting. Yeah, you do get some marbles riding high on those banks. Lots of banked corners here, so you want to take a bit of a better line than that to minimise your time in the air, really. Rachel, thank you very much for the resub. Sorry, I didn't say because I came right in the middle of my spiel. Mr. Lil Main has moved into first place now. Uh, 24 marbles in this race. We've got Toasted, Chris, Kaga, Charlie, and Commander at the back at the moment. Tell you a joke. What's our joke for today? Why can't you trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Jess moving into the lead. We're on lap 5. Mr. Lil Main fighting back. Jess just trying to stick in the slipstream there. The front two building a lead, though. Joey moving up to third. Wouldn't it be great if I win, chat? I think that would just be a result everybody would be happy about. Rachel, you're asking about my stats card, which I didn't really go through properly, but here's my stats. So my best result was 7th, and that was in 2022. It's not great. I also didn't really show Stasis properly, because Stace was first, and I didn't realize it had restarted when hers came up. But there we go. Stace has entered 5 times, won once in 2022. So we're still getting quite a lot of movement. 4 for 4 has now moved up. Elsie's up there into 6th place. Joey's dropped back to 7th. Ted down to 8th. It's gonna be a really interesting race, this, I think. It does take a while to get a kind of a set leader. But you really don't want to be too far off the back at this point. Commander, Atlas Wolf, Kaga, Charlie, starting to make their way forward. Joey's just dropping back into the pack there. Someone in the middle there, we haven't talked about Kakos too much, making their 3rd entry. They were 3rd back in 2022, returning after a couple of years of absence. By the way, folks, when I ended my stream early on Tuesday, what I was doing when I could have been streaming was compiling all the results of the previous 5 races and where everybody finished and putting them into my database. So if you are interested in the previous results, I can find those out for you. Because I have to admit, I could not remember the names of the last 2 people who had won because they were both randos who I've never seen again. We'll see if that happens again this year. So I kind of front 3, maybe front 2 now. Mr. Lil Main and 4 for 4 moving ahead. Jess still hanging on there in 3rd. Elsie 4th. Mimi in 5th. Rachel 6th. Geek in 7th. Cheetown, Kakos, and Strawberry Bob making up the rest of the top 10 at the moment. 9 laps complete. We're averaging just under a minute per lap, which is how we get to 151 laps in 144 minutes. Do stick around. In about half an hour, I'll do a merch giveaway. Is there any particular merch people want me to give away today? Go to exclamation merch. Let me know if there's anything you want. There's some cool stuff in there if you've not seen it. I probably will give away a Beans t-shirt. A pair of socks. Do I have socks? I don't have any socks, I don't think. The Beans shirt is amazing. That's my cat beanie, which is short for Jelly Bean. And you can thank the wonderful Stace who gave me the idea to make that shirt. I think it was Stace. I assume most of my ideas come from Stace, to be honest. She's a good ideas person. Combines my two real lives, Beans and Beanie. Have you recruited a bunch of chill cats? Find something for Bella Cat. We were just with your mix. I do need to have a look what merch I can do. The watermelon confusion, yeah. We haven't got the OG watermelon here today. Let me go to my 4-4 dashboard. I could probably make some merch whilst this race is going on, to be honest. We got time. We got time. What does the timer say? 2 hours 12. Hey. What's in your head? So yeah, hope everybody's having a good day today. Hope you're all enjoying the race so far. Oh, I think that's not meant to be right. I can't remember my 4-4 account. Elsie's making a move up the grid here, up the order, up to second place. Rachel's still hanging on there in third. Let's have a quick look down. Who haven't we talked about much so far today? We've got Jess in 7th, Fush in 8th, Kakos 9th, Commander's up to 10th. After starting near the back, we have Ash, Piper, Cobblecanga, Shory Bob, Joey Geek, Stephen, Toasted, Chris, Lucy, and Atlas all together. Ted! I don't know what's going on with Ted, but Ted has dropped down to 22nd place. We've got Charlie in 23rd. Stace saving her energy at the back at the moment in 24th. Just a couple of stragglers starting to be dropped off the back, maybe. 4-4 still leads from Elsie in 2nd, Rachel 3rd, Mr. Lilmain 4th, Chi-Town 5th, Mimi in 6th, Kakos up to 7th, Jessa in 8th, Piper's up to 9th, Ash now into the top 10. for the first time. Marilyn Monroe. It ignited, but we tried to fight it. Well, I need to pay more attention here. We've had some movement. Kakos is up to 3rd. Piper's up to 5th. Rachel's dropped down to 7th there. Stephen and Lucy colliding a little in the corner there. Kakos now moving up to 2nd. Ahead of Elsie. 4 for 4 still in the lead. And it's a decent lead at this point. Into the hairpin we go with Kakos. You don't want to go too far into the air there. It's important to kind of minimise the amount of time you spend in the air. It's very important for a marble to move forward, to be rolling. And therefore you want to keep on the ground to keep that momentum going. I think that's how physics works. We got Piper now into the slipstream. Piper's got past Elsie, looking for the move on Kakos to take 2nd place. Piper's up to 2nd. Kakos is fighting back though. Kakos squeezes through and is now looking for the lead. Kakos looking for the overtake. We've still got a long way to go, remember. 2 hours, 7 minutes on the clock. Oh, what a move that was. Kakos right around the outside takes the lead and Piper's up to 2nd. 4 for 4 went out early, perhaps just starting to realise they can't survive the whole race out in front. Rachel in 4th has been biding her time quite nicely. Big air there, but keeps moving in the right direction. I will add that for you, Stephen. Shedbot's on strike today. Kakos now looking to build a big lead here. We're on lap 19, coming around to start lap 20. On good pace, 18 minutes. Start the fire. Let's have a look further down. We've got Piper in 2nd. Elsie now up to 3rd. 4 for 4 has dropped to 4th. Rachel's in 5th. Mr. Lil Main in 6th. G-Town, Strawberry Bob, and Jazz 7th, 8th, and 9th. Mimi just hanging to their top 10 spot, but Commander trying to make a move there. We've got Toasted, Fush, Geek, Ash, and Lucy in this chasing little pack here. Ted, Atlas, Corporal Kaga trying to move up. Chris, Stephen, Charlie with Stace still at the back. I'm sure that won't last too long. But look at this lead Kakos has now as he crosses the line. Piper's going to come through in 2nd. That's about a 5-second lead for Kakos. He's looking good at the moment, out in 1st place. Meanwhile, Jets has suddenly gained about 4 positions there. The leaderboard's still changing quite a lot, lap by lap. Lucy, who started quite far down the list, is now up to 12th place. Commander was off the back early on as well, now in 13th. Once you get back into this kind of mid-pack, it's kind of... The marbles kind of pull each other along with the slipstreams. So it's... although they do look fairly strung out from this view, there's... Marbles are always gaining a benefit by just tucking into that slipstream of the marble in front. So, I think for the first time today, there are no white names in the top three. It's Kakos, Piper, and Rachel. But there goes Jess back up to third. Rachel fighting back though. 4-4, Mr. Lilmain, Elsie, all there. Chi-Town is there. Joey looking to get the overtake on Strawberry Bob for 9th there. Ash moving up to 10th as well. Strawberry Bob losing 2 positions in one corner. Mimi's dropped down a few as well. Commander's up to 12th. Meanwhile, Ash has found some good momentum. Gets past Joey for 9th place there. Strawberry Bob fighting back though. So is Joey. You see the position's just changing all the time once you get into a little pack. Meanwhile, up near the front, Rachel's got past Piper for 2nd place. But Piper fights back immediately. Kakos out in front, still building that lead. Amy's working today, sadly. Uh, 4-4 has made a charge forward again. They're up to 2nd. Piper fighting back just there. Rachel was in 2nd, has now dropped to 5th. Bit of a collision in the air there. Rachel looking for that inside line. It doesn't quite pay off. But who's this? Joey has stormed forward into 2nd place. What a move! Joey's found some big momentum from somewhere and is up into 2nd place. Now sets about trying to chase down Kakos. Piper there in 3rd. Elsie 4th. We've got Mr. Lilmain in 5th. Rachel in 4-4, 6th and 7th. Jess in 8th. Lucy into the top 10 in 9th, battling with Chi-Town. Further back it's Ash first. Strawberry Bob, Commander, Corporal Kagger. Mimi, Geek, Toasted, Atlas, Chris, Charlie, Stephen, Ted, and Stace. Stace is caught up to Ted now. Maybe just trying to work her way back into the race. Perhaps these two can help each other catch up with the chasing pack. But out in front, it's still Kakos in the lead. As we start lap 25. Yeah, Stace is just biding her time. You know, there's still 2 hours to go. There's definitely a long way to go in this race. Anything can still happen. We've got Elsie, Piper, and Rachel, 3rd, 4th, 5th. All trying to work together there. 4-4, Jess, Mr. Lilmain catching up. Chi-Town there in 9th. A few more gaps starting to open up. Stace is working her way forward now. She's got past Chris. And trying to join the pack. Ted has just been left behind a little bit there in last place. Excuse me. I don't think Ted was in 1st, but Ted was near the front in the first few laps. I probably did, yeah. You were leading? Okay. Well, the beauty of such a long race is that I have time to jinx absolutely everyone, so hopefully it will even out. Alright, folks, so 2 hours to go. I'm starting to feel my voice going a little bit. I've been talking too much. Kakos in the lead. I'm going to leave you on the overhead cam. No, I think I just need a drink. I don't have much to drink today. Boop. All right, I'm gonna leave you on this camera view, and I'm gonna go take a quick break and grab myself a drink. I'll be back in a few minutes. Chat, I'm in first place. How did that happen? What happened? I'm sure I'll fall away. Lab 30 here. What do I have to drink? I have a can of Orangina, which is just orangeade, fizzy orange soda. European Fanta, basically. This came from one of my snack boxes. It's French. Oh, is this how I took the lead? Thank you, Stephen. Oh, Kakos just opened the door on the inside, you know? You'd be a fool not to take that. That's a good question, Rachel. I've not really thought about that yet. I guess I should. It's coming up really soon, isn't it? I will think about that. I guess we could do it on the Sunday, couldn't we? Well, I wouldn't have anything planned for the weekend anyway. You would have found it even more cute when you were winning, Kakos. How we doing? How we all doing? Jesses are in third, 4 in fourth, Ash in fifth. Elsie, Rachel, Cheetown, Strawberry Bob all trying to work together there. Fush in 10th. Is that Fush's first appearance in the top 10 today, maybe? Doesn't last very long because there goes Piper and Commander. I could never hate you, Kakos. Stace and Ted still having a nice time at the back there, but they're pretty close to the kind of the main pack. But it's kind of there's a little split now between the top 10, Strawberry Bob and Piper in 11th there. Who's going to be first to be lapped, do we think? Because it's not that big a distance between the front and the back now. Just there in third, fourth. Ash in fifth. Cheetown, Elsie, Commander, and Rachel there, and Piper in 10th. Has gained some ground. Stace is starting to pull away from Ted a little bit. Ted is in danger of being left on his own. Mimi has dropped down quite a bit. Mr. Lil Main was fighting for the top 10 for quite a while, now down the grid. Poor Ted. Still plenty of time for things to change, folks. There's still 1 hour and 50 minutes on the clock. It's Joey out in front. How long can I make this last? I've never finished higher than 7th. Some might say overdue for a race win. Current number 1 ranked marble, 50 stream wins, including the last 2. Got camera. Photograph. Wait. Folks, we're going to do a merch giveaway in about 5 minutes. So stick around if you wanna win a Beans t-shirt. Crow. Now we've got some changes in the order here. Stephen has worked his way up to 10th. Joey's still building that lead. Stasis got ahead of Atlas briefly. Photograph. My Kodachrome away. Just going back to the blimp cam for a little bit. Now, what will be interesting with the much quicker lap times this year, there is a much higher chance that some of the back markers could interfere with the race a little bit. Who knows what Ted might be cooking up here? Kakos there, still in second. Maybe he has just closed the gap a little bit. You can really see that Ted is not far off from being lapped now. Marvel's still making their way around here. Elsie has moved up to 4th. Ash has dropped down a little bit. Positions within the top 10 are still changing quite regularly outside of the top 2. Tiger. I tell you what, though, to do a merch giveaway, I do need to remember my passwords. Maybe I just signed in with Twitch. Is that why it's not working? Ah, there we go. How do I... What's this? Hang on. Kakos caught up. Alright, folks. Let's do a merch giveaway. I'm going to give away 2. That's right, chat. 2 Beans t-shirts. Got away. Just as soon as I can get logged into PayPal. Go, 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 chat. Exclamation mark, enter in chat. It's restricted to 1 unisex. Gets me every time. Zombrian, hello. How are you? Thank you so much. There you go. You got, well, less than 3 minutes now. Exclamation mark, enter. If you want to win, it's open to everybody. Even if you already have one, maybe you want another. Look at this. Joey has 10 in his sights. Where did your marble go? Where are you, Rachel? There you are. You've fallen down the order a little bit. Stace is starting to move up. Stace has gained a few places. The one that got away. Alright, we're coming up to 100 minutes left. Big milestone. We're on lap 46. We've been racing for 43.5 minutes. I just did the maps there. I could have looked up at the clock at the top. Time is about 6 seconds out. I might fix that later. 4 for 4 has moved up to... Oh, not quite. Almost. There we go. 4 for 4 into second place, and Elsie up to third. Is Kakos starting to run out of energy? Or is this a big charge for 4 for 4 Biggie Bag? This race is 2 hours or so. It's 2.4 hours. 2 hours 24. Because 24 was too long. So 2.4 is about right. Hey! Lucian Piper won! Amazing! Naya Chili, hello. Make sure you save that link. I will save the link. Grab the link. You have to log in with your Twitch account, and it should take you through how to redeem that. Congrats to you both. And we have a move for the lead. Kakos is back in front. Joey in that slipstream though. It's all happening here on lap 48. Kakos has retaken the lead. And meanwhile, Ted has moved up a place. Ted has got past Atlas. Yeah, I think it gives you a few days to redeem. So if you don't want to do it right now, don't worry. So we have a new leader. Kakos is up to first. Is it Joey who's running out of energy? 4 for 4. Almost getting through into second. Elsie, Jess, and Commander in that front pack. We got Piper in 7th, Stephen 8th, Chi-Town 9th. We have Fush in 10th. Who's that behind Fush? It's Ash in 11th, Lucy in 12th, Strawberry Bob 13th, Mr. Lil Main 14th, Chris in 15th, Geek 16th, Rachel 17th, Stace now up to 18th, surging up the leaderboards. Then we have a bit of a gap. Toasted 19th, Corporal Kagger 20th, Mimi 21st, Charlie 22nd. Thank you, Lucy. Ted in 23rd and Atlas 24th. Joey's been sucked back into this group here. Jess now 2nd, Elsie 3rd, Commander 4th. Elsie in 2nd, trying to close that gap. We are through 50 laps. We are a third of the way through today's race, folks. What an interesting race it's been so far. We might be about to have a new leader. Elsie really putting the pressure on here. Elsie does get through into the lead. A great overtake there. Jess in 3rd with some good momentum as well. Jess is going to take 2nd. And maybe even the lead as well. Jessage Meat moves into the lead. Elsie there in 2nd. Kakos 3rd. Commander 4th. Joey in 5th. Followed by 4 for 4 in 6th. Piper in 7th. Can your birthday gift be to ban whoever wins for a year? No, it can't. What if it's me? What if I win? Joey down in 5th. We got Piper up to 6th. Joey and Commander battling it out there. Can't steal wins anymore. Ted! Is this Ted making an overtake on Mimi? For 22nd place. Ted is going to time this perfectly. Just you wait, I believe. Just sing it. That's true. Well, I'm not entered automatically, but I don't have to type exclamation mark play. Joey's looking for the lead again. Elsie with a strong defense. Jess moving into the lead. Kakos on the inside in the hairpin, trying to get past Elsie for second. Commander in fifth there, trying to catch up with the leading pack. Now, it's been a while since we've had some progress towards a possible lapping situation. Just looks like Jess has had a really quick lap and has closed that gap a little bit to Atlas, who's currently in last place. Further up a bit, Ted has dropped behind Mimi a little bit. The non-cylindrical they do act like they're spherical, but yeah. Commanders is a TV. A very Welsh telly, yeah. We have Jesse Meep in the lead, Joey in second, Elsie third, Kakos fourth as we finish lap 54. Like a one-winged dove. Ted has got back past Mimi there in 22nd. Here comes Joey, taking the lead back. Here we go. Look at Elsie though. Elsie's got some great momentum. Joey moves across the block. Elsie's just going to sit in the slipstream. Jess gaining some speed as well. Elsie looking for the inside line. Doesn't quite make the overtake stick though. Jess fighting back as well. Down the back straight. Jess, down the main straight rather. Jess still has the lead. Let's have a look further down. We've got Rachel and Stace working together there. Piper in 6th, 4 for 4 7th, Stephen in 8th, Chi-Town in 9th, Fush in 10th, just ahead of Ash and Lucy. Chris is 13th, Strawberry Wub 14th, Geek in 15th, Mr. Lil Main 16th, Rachel and Watermelon, Rachel and Stace 17th, 18th, Toasted 19th, Charlie rounds out the top 20, Corporal Kagger 21st, Mimi now back up to 22nd, Ted in 23rd, Atlas Wolf 24th. It's all very close here. Elsie gaining on Joey there. One-winged dove. We have an hour and a half left of the race. $90 minutes to go on the clock with, quick maths, 94 laps remaining. Ted has dropped back a bit from Mimi and is under pressure from Atlas here in the race for last place. Meanwhile, Stace, having been right at the back, showing Ted how it's done. Stace is now up to 14th place. And then we have Atlas has got past Ted. Is Ted going to be the first marble lap today by Jess? Joey there in second. Jess has built up a little bit of a lead. Meanwhile, Piper has moved forward up into 4th place here, overtaking Kakos in 5th. Kakos leapfrogs Piper there, though. Really, 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 really like you. You want me to? All right. It's been a really good race so far. Hope you're all enjoying it. Keeping a close eye on Stace. Stace has got some good momentum. Stace could be a dark horse here. This is where marbles needs like proper lap time analysis. Ted and Atlas still battling it out for 23rd place there. Just looking good. Trying to build a lead now, I think. Piper in 4th there. Kakos 5th. Commander 6th. Lucy's up to 7th. Very briefly. Fighting with Cheetown there. Stephen in 11th. Fush in 12th. What did they say about Stace? Stace has got past Strawberry Bob for 13th. It's a long road to the front, but Stace is on her way. Atlas and Ted, I think, are just kind of slipstreaming each other back towards the main pack here. Rachel has dropped to 21st place, Mimi 22nd. The one for me. Still plenty of time for things to happen, folks. Boo boo. All right, the clock hits 1 hour into the race. So let's have a full rundown as we get to the end of lap 63 of 151 today. Quite a significant chunk of the race done now. But still, a long way to go. And Jessage Meat crosses the line in 1st place with about a 4-second lead over Elsie in second. Piper is third, Joey in fourth. Commander has fifth place at the moment, Ash in sixth, just ahead of Kakos in seventh. Chi-Town in eighth with Lucy in ninth. Stevens Rocket completes the top 10. 444 was up front early on, running in 11th place. Fush has 12th across the line. Stace working her way forward in 13th with Strawberry Bob in 14th. Chris Fowles at 15th. Geek in 16th, followed by Mr. Lil Main and Toasted. Corporal Cat at 19th. Charlie rounds out the top 20. And then a few little stragglers with Rachel 21st, Mimi 22nd. Ted has 21st with Atlas in 24th. And then not far away we have Jess coming round to complete the lap. On to lap 65. Elsie there in second place, Piper third, Joey fourth, all very close together at the moment. Kakos has just dropped down to seventh even. Commander perhaps trying to work his way forward a little bit, making some progress there. Meanwhile, Stace is closing in on Fush. Alright, folks, I need a very quick bathroom break. So as Jessie Meep continues to build her lead, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, folks, how are we doing? How are we doing? Charlie's getting some places now too. "67 laps about to be completed. Hope you don't mind. I've got some sweets. 1 hour 20 to go. No, it's my birthday. They're all for me. I think we've had a big bunching up here at the top of the screen from 2nd to 9th. And then behind them, 10th to 15th. Lucy to Charlie there. Alright, so we're on to lap 70 here. Stephen is gaining some places. Stephen, maybe one to keep an eye on, now up to 7th place. Meanwhile, Ash, I think, is as high as we've seen today, up into 2nd, and has pulled away from Elsie and Joey. Ash was 2nd place last year. We'll probably be hoping not to repeat that. As we go around the hairpin. Jess still in the lead, not really gaining on Atlas there at the back. Feels like the pace between the front and the back has kind of equaled out a little bit. Oh, Gio. Take me hard to go. Well, everything's kind of settling down a little bit, it feels like, maybe. Chris has moved into the top 10 for the first time. Stace has got past Lucy for 11th. Lucy fighting back, though. Still Jess out in front. I feel like Jess has probably led the most laps out of anybody at this point. Holiday. Kangos, Stephen and Commander here in 6th, 7th, and 8th. Anything can still happen. Let's have a look at the front. Ash has closed the gap quite significantly. Is this Ash making a charge for the lead? Jess, I think, has responded and has extended the lead a little bit there. Meanwhile, Teddage Watch. Ted is up to 21st place. Perhaps Ted has decided now's the time to start racing. G-Town up to 4th. You can see actually that lead has grown quite significantly again. Maybe Jess is just pacing herself at the moment. Piper there in 10th place. Jess starting to close in on Atlas. Are we about to see a lapping for the first time? We're just past the halfway mark of the race. Oh, Atlas maybe slowing down Jess a little bit there. I don't think it'll matter too much. Jess can't quite get the move done, but maybe as we go into the hairpin. Atlas still hanging on there. So the race clock hits 1 hour 15, which leaves us 69 minutes to go. Hope you're all hanging in there okay. It's been a fascinating race so far. Jess has held on to that lead for quite a while now. Further down, Stacey's charge up the order seems to have plateaued. She's actually dropped back down to about 15th. Charlie and Toasted have been hovering around the lower half for quite a while. They're now 12th and 13th, making their way forward. Ted battling with Strawberry Bob there for 20th place. We still haven't quite seen Jess get past Atlas here. Is that allowing Ash and Elsie to catch up? We will see. Lucy in 6th place. Lucy has finished 6th the last 2 years. Surely got to break into the top 5 this year, or is it going to be 3 years in a row? Out in front, Jess now has got past Atlas. Atlas has been lapped. Da, 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 da. So just a reminder, as we see marbles get lapped, keep an eye on the lap number above the marbles. If it's gold, that means they are on the same lap as the leader. So you can see Atlas, although it might appear in 2nd place, is actually 1 lap down. Jess will now closing on the next marble to lap, which is Rachel. How far are we ahead or behind pace for the 2 hours for how the laps are? I think we're pretty much spot on. I did 3 test races of 151 laps. One of them, they finished lap 150 right as it hit 2.4 hours. The other one was they're about halfway round lap 151 when it ran out. It's way. Let's work it out. We've had 79.5 minutes. For 83 laps. Times that by 151. Yeah. So we're currently on course to finish about 40 seconds over, which is perfect. I just want it. I've hopefully planned for it to hit 0 at some point during the last lap. I believe, Rachel. I believe. Ash is being blocked a little bit by Atlas here. Ted, I think, has gained another position. Ted's comeback might be on. Charlie's up to 9th here. Charlie gaining some positions, maybe. Battling with Stephen. There goes Toasted up to 9th. trying to get past Lucy. And maybe Piper as well. 7th place for Toasted. Definitely as high as we've seen them today. Lucy trying to fight back though. Down the back straight. The main straight. I keep getting that wrong. Stephen in 10th. Charlie in 11th. Kakos has dropped to 12th. Kakos had such a great start today, but appears to be flagging a little bit. Out in front, it's still Jess. Jess has now lapped Rachel as well. Ash has dropped back a bit. Ash was right behind Atlas for a while there and has dropped back. Joey trying to fight through the thirds. Yeah, it's a pretty big lead for Jess now. Ash there in 2nd place. Jess is already on to turn 4. Toasted is closing in on Commander a little bit there. Maybe Toasted is making a move. Tomorrow. We can't know, Jess. I wish we could. It doesn't actually save the lap times. Charlie up to 6th. Charlie's on a roll. Chat, I think it's time for another merch giveaway. What are we thinking? I think we've got to give away a classic Beanie Beanie. Tomorrow. Or I'll be God save tonight. God save tonight. Be gone. Ba 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 ba. I would never rig it. What are you talking about? Ba, ba, ba. All right, Beanie Beanie giveaway is coming up, folks. Exclamation mark enter if you want a chance to win one. Shout out to Lucy, who did the wonderful art of the beanie waiting emote. Da-da-da-da. Rachel trying to unlap herself here, maybe getting in Jess's way a little bit. There's no blue flags in marbles. Thank you, Geek. Oh, Atlas with the move forward as well there. Perhaps this is a sign of Jess losing pace a little bit. How close is Ash to closing in? What did he miss? There's a Beanie Beanie giveaway. Commander wants a joke. What kind of music do cheese fans like to listen to? R&B. Classic. The stranger on a bus. Exclamation mark enter. Last chance to get into the giveaway, folks. If you want to win a Beanie Beanie. Stephen. Does the R stand for Rockmore? Piper won! Oh my god! Amazing! Congrats, Piper. The hat and shirt combo, yeah. I hope I get a refund on the shipping if they bundle the orders. Don't apologise, Piper. You deserve them. Jess has now lapped Corporal Kagger and is still trying to close in on Ted. Like one of us. No, it's fine. They have a place in America where they do the merch, so it will ship from there. Stout. Ted has got past Strawberry Bob briefly. Your mugshot from North Carolina. Yeah, it's weird. It either ships from North Carolina or Latvia, depending on what it is and where you are. But no, you don't need to pay for shipping. Cobble Kanga's got back past Jess and has got past Strawberry Bob and Ted in one sweet move. Why can't I zoom out? Ugh. Ah. Do, do, do. Jess, coming up to a little bit of traffic here with the back markers. Geek, if you want to go do stuff, there'll be another giveaway in 30 minutes. There we go. I've set a time for it. 10 past the hour, we'll do the final giveaway today. We got Chi-Town up to second place here. Joey in third, Ash fourth, Elsie down in fifth, Toasted sixth, Charlie seventh, Piper eighth, Stephen in ninth, Commander 10th. Atlas has been lapped by the whole top 10 now. Geek in 11th, Lucy 12th, Fush 13th. We have Mr. Lilmain 14th. That is Kakos there in 15th, 444 16th. Chris in 17th, Mimi 18th, Stace in 19th. Kagger in 20th, Ted 21st, Strawberry Bob 22nd, Rachel 23rd, and Atlas in 24th. Chi-Town has closed the gap here. A little bit, maybe. I can't remember what lap it was Jess has taken the lead, but Jess has held the lead for a very long time. And we are getting close to 50 laps to go. There are 50 minutes on the clock. Never, baby. Look at this scrum of marbles Jess has got to try and get past. Lap 100. Hope you're all still hanging in there, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Apologies if it's not been your day in the marbles. Sometimes it goes like that. But maybe some shorter marble races are more your thing. I'm here streaming much shorter races every Saturday. If you want to check that out. We're on at 1 PM UK time for marbles on a Saturday. Do you love me? Now here's a little bit of movement. Steven up to 5th, Toasted up to 6th, and they're not far behind Ash. Maybe something to keep an eye on there. Piper in 7th, Elsie 8th, Charlie 9th, Commander in 10th. Jesse's going to get past Corporal Kaga there to lap them. Still hasn't lapped Ted. Ted has avoided being lapped so far today. Let's see. 47 minutes left to go. It's mine. How big is that lead? Joey there in second, Chi-Town third. Steven's got past Ash. Steven is on the charge. And is closing in on Chi-Town for third place. Oh, look at Ash. That's a great line from Ash around the hairpin, though. And toasted as well. Ash is up to third. Great move by Ash. Bouncing high off the corners. Is that the quickest way to keep momentum? Probably not, but it's working. What's happened to Ted? Oh, Jess has got past Ted now. But Ted is fighting back. Not for long, though. Ted has unlapped himself. What a battle this is. I'm on fire. Perhaps losing time. Joey in second is closing in. Ash in third has dropped back a little. Chi-Town fourth, Elsie fifth, Toasted sixth, Steven in seventh, Piper in eighth, Geek is up to ninth. Commander in 10th, rounding out the top 10, having a bit of a battle with Atlas there. With Charlie, Fush, and Lucy, the chasers. Here comes Joey, we've got to move for the lead! It's been a long time, but Joey takes the lead as we start lap 106. Has Ted just cost Jess the lead of the race? Jess is dropping back behind Rachel now too. But now is it Joey stuck behind Ted? 45 laps to go, folks. Joey goes for the move on Ted. Oh, Ted is going to fight it. Oh, what a block by Ted! Cuts right across there, and again. That was deliberate, surely. Joey gets past through the hairpin there, Jess down to second. We've got Elsie third, Stephen fourth, Ash in fifth. Chi-Town has dropped to sixth. I hate to wait the flag. Oh, Ash trying to get past there. Gaining some momentum again. Ash does get past, back into third. Meanwhile, Rachel and Corporal Kagra are having a battle of their own. Steven has just dropped back a bit in fifth. Been left behind a bit by Ash there. It is. It's been very back and forth. Elsie now trying to get past Jess for second. Rachel a little bit in the way there, but Elsie makes it stick. Jess trying to fight back. Does she still have the energy? Rachel still getting involved here. Look at Ash. Look at Ash go. Ash is up to third now. Slipstreaming Rachel as they catch up to Jess. As we come round the hairpin for the 109th time today, it is still all to play for. Less than 40 minutes to go. Jess trying to catch back up to the lead. Does she have enough left in the tank? Ash in third. Looks to have the momentum at the moment, but Joey just holding that lead for now. Still a way to go. Elsie in fourth. Toasted in fifth. Stephen in sixth. Still trying to make something happen. Chi-Town seventh. Piper in eighth. Geek in ninth. Commander rounds out the top 10. We have Charlie in 11th. Lucy 12th. Fush in 13th. Stace in 14th. Mr. Lil Main 15th. 444 in 16th. Kakos, after a really good start, is down in 17th. Mimi 18th. Strawberry Bob 19th. Chris in 20th. Ted 21st. Rachel 22nd. Corporal Kaga 23rd. And poor old Atlas in 24th. Alright, Charlie, thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much. Have a great walk. Have a great rest of your day. So we have Jess, Ash, and Elsie all very close together. Elsie finds some momentum there to get past Ash. Can the three of them combine to close the gap to the lead, though? Ash fighting back. Darling, I don't know why I go to extreme. Do I need coffee? Maybe a little bit. I think I just need a break in a sec. But it's fine. I don't know. Now, look at this. Toasted has decided now is the time to make a move. Toasted is up to 4th and closing in on Elsie for 3rd. Jess fighting back though. Toasted has joined that chasing group though. Has left Stephen behind a bit in 6th. Chi-Town 7th. Piper 8th. Commander 9th. Geek in 10th. Fush in 11th, hoping to get back into that top 10. But meanwhile, Joey in the lead. It's very tense. Toasted has just dropped back down to 5th a bit there. Got tangled up with Corporal Kagger. Jess trying to get past Rachel. Has got past. Rachel still there battling it out though. Jess sweeps around the corner. You see, that's how you do it. No bouncing in the air there for Jess. Little bit of a bounce there though as we head onto the back straight once again for the 113th lap. So much time still for chaos to happen. We've still got the equivalent of about 11 normal marble races to go, so still plenty of time for things to change as Joey looks to get past Ted. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, folks. I will leave you on the aerial view, but we'll have a look from this angle this time. Alright, folks, I will be back in a couple of minutes. How are we doing, folks? How are we doing? Oh, look, me and Kakos are almost together again. Not for long. Hi, Beanie. Elsie second, Ashford, Jetson fourth, Chaitan up to fifth. Steven has a song request. That's this song, isn't it? I did that before I went. It's okay. I really should have just picked Shepbot, but I was lazy. 30 minutes to go, folks. 30 minutes to go. Oh, I know you'll joke about how terrible it would be if I won, but can you imagine if Shedbot won? Never join again. So we've got Joey working his way through the traffic at the moment. We didn't have. I don't. Yeah. I should try and think of a Marble national anthem, shouldn't I? Hi, Beanie. Nick's song. Yeah, yeah, that's true. We could have done Nick's song. I haven't had that in a while. All right, how are we getting on? Toasted is battling with Jess for third. Elsie there in second. I need to fix this countdown again. Alright, it is actually quite a big leap now. I'm just saying you might all... Sorry, Beanie's controlling the camera. Beanie, no, what have you done? I don't even know what button that is. Where are we? There I am. Elsie's back there. It's a pretty big lead. I think you might just need to start mentally preparing for what might be occurring here, chat. The time is ticking down. We have 24 minutes on the clock. 24 minutes of marble racing left for these marbles. Exhaustion is probably starting to set in for some of them. The ones who have been at the back are probably just having a nice stroll, but... Elsie is best placed at the moment to try and close that gap to the leader. You hate strolling. Would rather be rolling. Alright, let's get a time check on this lead. Where is Elsie? It's about 11.5 seconds, the lead between first and second place, which is roughly, I imagine, as big as we've seen today. But things can change. Oops. You never know what can happen in the world of marbles. Elsie needs to get in those slipstreams. You know, to never join first again. I'm sorry, Stace. Ash Toasted, Chi-Town still trying to work their way forward. Stephen in 7th, Geek in 8th, Fush in 9th, Charlie in 10th, Piper in 11th, Lucy 12th, Commander in 13th. Atlas is a lap down. Mr. Lil Main 444 and Chris making their way through. Let's get another quick time check. I think the gap has come down. The gap has definitely come down. It's down to 8 seconds. Elsie can perhaps sense something might be afoot here. Is there a chance opening up as we go very shortly into the last 20 minutes of the race? Elsie just needs to keep things smooth, stay out of the traffic. Let's get another time check. The gap is down even more. It's down to 6 seconds. Elsie is really going for it here. This is not over yet, folks. You can see visibly the gap is getting much, much smaller. With only one lapped marble in between Joey and Elsie here. Make that 3, because Ted and Strawberry Bob are maybe trying to tow them along. Mimi's there as well. Oh, Elsie's in a bit of a trouble, but gets a bit of a push there. Needs to get in those slipstreams. Is Joey being held up by Stace a little bit there? As we come round to complete lap 130. Look at how close Elsie is here. This race is still anyone's game. Maybe not Ted's, but most people's game. Elsie trying to catch up. Joey just getting stuck in traffic. Ted has actually overtaken Stace. I shouldn't be too mean to Ted. Ted is getting some overtakes done now. Joey there, blocked again by Stace. You can see a collision in the air there. Look at how close this is. Elsie really closing in now as we head down the back straight. Suddenly the race is wide open. Elsie getting into the slipstream. Is this a move for the lead? It is! With 18.5 minutes on the clock, Elsie takes the lead. Joey down to second place. Now, can Elsie keep this momentum up and build the lead? There are 20 laps to go of the 6th 2.4 hours of the marbles. 2 hours and 6 minutes of racing down. 18 to go. And it is Elsie in first place, Joey down to second. And there's now lap traffic in between them as well. Meanwhile, Jess in third, still going along nicely. Had the lead for a long time. Did lose a little bit of pace, but is holding on to that podium spot at the moment. Ash in fourth. Meanwhile, Fush, quietly, is also making a move. Fush is up to 5th place now. Is this a late charge for Fush? Has he timed it perfectly to try and make a move for the podium? Stephen there in 6th. Toasted in 7th. Out in front, it's Elsie, still in the lead. Lap 132 complete. There are 19 to go. 19 laps remaining. Joey in second, trying to fight back. Could we have a third debutant in the row winning the 2.4 hours of the marbles? But here comes Joey fighting back for the lead. He's not given up yet. Jess in third, a bit too far back to have an impact at the moment, but hoping to sit in Corporal Kaga's slipstream. As we come into the hairpin, Elsie's got some good momentum there and gets back past Joey for the lead. Are these two going to be fighting all the way to the end? What a dramatic finish it could be here. 18 to go. Elsie's going to have trouble with some of the back markers here. And Joey sneaks through on the inside as Elsie has to go round the outside of Mimi. Elsie trying to get back in front and does! Squeezes Joey into the wall! And Elsie gets past Chris as well. Ted is somehow not lapped. Jess and Ash and Fush, 3rd to 5th. The gap is closing here. Stephen and Toasted are going along quite nicely as well. Charlie in 8th place. It's all to play for. We do still need to do one more merch giveaway. Sorry, I got a bit excited. I missed the time for the merch giveaway. What should we give away? Let's give away a drinks glass. No mugs this year? Oh yeah, I haven't done a mug. We could do a mug. I haven't actually got a Marbles 2026 mug though. We could do a bean. Let's do a beanie mug. Yeah, I think that's just me being lazy and not making one this year. I should have added that. We'll do a beanie one instead. Elsie is building a lead here. It's quite impressive stuff. Just every night. There we go, folks. Exclamation mark enter if you want to win a beanie mug. Now we have some movement here. Jess has dropped down to 5th place. We have Ash in 3rd, Stephen in 4th, and they are both starting to close in on Joey in 2nd. Jess in 5th with Fush 6th and Toasted in 7th. Meanwhile, Elsie is lapping Kakos out in front. Joe, you can see how far Joey has dropped behind there. Elsie is extending that lead with less than 12 minutes to go. Ash and Stephen slipstreaming each other down the straight. There's a chance for them both to get on the podium here. But currently they're fighting over 3rd. Jess has got past Stephen for 4th. Position still changing all the time here. Piper's back in the top 10. Up to 8th place now. That gap between Ash and Joey might just be closing a little bit, you know. Nice one, Geek. $139 laps down. 12 to go. We're really getting close to the end now. As the clock hits 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go, everybody. LC closing in on Kakos. For some reason, my countdown clock is always about 10 seconds out. It's LC in the lead as we complete lap 140. Has the charge to the front been timed perfectly? Joey is stuck in a whole world of traffic here. Stephen, Fush, Ash, Jess, Toasted, all charging forwards. Ash! Ash has won the mug. Well done, Ash. Yeah, I've reset it a couple of times though, Fush. I've been sneaky. Hi, Beanie. Oh. I'm the one to take you on. Come here, Beanie. Chat, we're into the final 10 laps. 10 laps to go. And it's Elsie in first place. You're sorry you were born, you don't know me. Really should. You sure misunderstood, don't call me baby. Congrats, Ash! It's go time. We're really in the closing stages now. And Elsie controlling the lead at the moment. Joey in second in a bit of a battle with Chris. The fight for third is really on. And it's Stephen who has it at the moment. Toasted now 4th. Fush in 5th. Jess in 6th. Ash has just dropped away from the pack a little bit. This is a really interesting battle right now. And if they work together, they might close in on Joey in second as well. There goes Toasted. Toasted has had a great jump into third place. Meanwhile, Elsie still leads. The clock is ticking down. There's less than 7 minutes to go. 8 laps remaining for Elsie. It's all about being smooth and consistent now. Joey in second, still can't get past this traffic, including Ted, Chris, and Corporal Kaga. Toasted in third, perhaps can sniff a second place. Still a little way to go, though. There are 6 minutes on the clock. Just got to keep going. It's been such hard work for these marbles. They're only used to racing 3 minutes at a time. But here we are, going for 144 minutes. And there's only 5 and a bit to go. Elsie hanging on lap 145. You can see the lead. Joey back in second, being held up a bit by Ted. There's still time though. Toasted in third, Stephen fourth, Fush in fifth. Charlie now up to sixth. Charlie making a late burst up the order here. It just goes to show there's still time for things to change. Meanwhile, look at this. Stephen has got past Toasted for third. This is where all the action is. They can't be separated even after 2 hours and 19 minutes of racing. There's only 5 minutes to go. Elsie starting lap 146 of 151. Has the lead. Joey still stuck in this traffic, just can't get through. Elsie in clean air is able to just hold on to the lead. Further back, Toasted ahead of Stephen in third place. Charlie's up to fifth after getting past Fush. It's really getting interesting now. Geek in ninth, Piper in 10th, Commander 11th, Chi-Town 12th. Elsie coming round the final hairpin. There are 4 minutes left. 5 laps between Elsie and Marbles Glory. Joey there in second, trying to get through still. Toasted, Stephen and Charlie are in a huge battle for third. Hey, you're twitchy. Thank you very much. Joey just still can't get past. All these lap marbles in the way. Elsie stretching away. Hoping to get past Stace. Maybe Stace being a little bit of a bodyguard there. Are they working together? I smell a conspiracy. Joey in second. Elsie's going to come through as the clock hits 3 minutes to go. We're on lap 148 of 151. What a race it's been. We've had so much action. Joey still stuck behind Strawberry Bob. Look at this fight for third though. It's now Charlie in third place. Charlie, who was running at the back at the start of the race, has got past Stephen and Toasted. The race for third is where the action is at the moment. Elsie has got a huge lead. Look at Charlie go. Charlie's on the charge. And can see Joey down the back straight. Just needs to get into Chris's slipstream there. Meanwhile, Elsie has 3 laps to go. 2 minutes on the clock. Joey there in second, still trying to fight back. We're on lap 149. Does Joey have anything left? Can he catch up? He's still got Ted and Corporal Kagger in the way. Meanwhile, look at this. Fush is now up to fourth. The battle for third is so close. You got to, even after 2 hours and 22 minutes, you've got to keep your eyes everywhere here. Elsie is coming across the line to finish lap 149. With 63 seconds on the clock. There are 2 laps to go. Rage, no! You're just in time for the big finish, though. Third place currently held by Charlie, just ahead of Toasted. It's so close. Fush in 5th, Stephen 6th. Elsie has pulled away from Stace. There's 35 seconds on the clock. As Elsie comes around the penultimate corner on the penultimate lap. Where is Joey? It's a long way back. Elsie comes across the line with about 10 seconds on the clock. The final lap of the 6th 2.4 hours of the marbles. And it's Elsie out in front. Joey crosses the line in second as the clock hits 0. The final lap. In their first ever marbles race, Elsie stormed to the lead at the vital moment and has held it for about 30 laps. There's just 2 more corners to go between Elsie and Glory here at the MLSA Raceway. After 144 minutes, 151 laps, it's 1 corner to go. Elsie heading down the final straight. For the final time, Elsie wins the 2.4 hours of the marbles 2026. And for the 3rd year in a row, it's a debut victory. Joey comes through for 2nd, and Charlie just holding on to 3rd ahead of Toasted in 4th. And look at this race for 5th. It's going to be 5th for Stephen. Chi-Town moved up to 6th at the end. Fush in 7th. Jess in 8th. Piper 9th. Ash rounds out the top 10. Commander comes through in 11th. Geek in 12th place. Rachel there a lap down. Lucy's going to finish in 13th. Mr. Lil Main 14th. Kakos 15th. 4 for 4 16th. Next across the line, it could have been a lot worse for Ted. Ted is going to finish in 17th. There's a race for 18th on. Oh, who got it? I don't even know who got 18th there between Mimi and Corporal Kaga. Strawberry Bob 20th, Stacey 21st, Chris takes 22nd. And we have 2 more marbles to come. It's Rachel and Atlas, sadly not their year. But there's always next year. Rachel comes through for 23rd. And Atlas Wolf comes through in 24th place. There we go. Elsie is our winner. What a race. Thank you everyone for sticking with it. Shedbot confirming the top 8 there. 10 points for Elsie. It doesn't actually count for points. Ignore Shedbot. So, Mimi and Corporal Kaga, I want to have a look at this. If the blooming challenge thing would get out of the way. 11 milliseconds between Mimi and Corporal Kaga. Alright, folks, let's have a rundown of our finishing order today. Our winner, of course, is Elsie. Big clap for Elsie. Joey in 2nd place there. The winning margin 13.7 seconds after 144 minutes. Charlie was 3rd, just 1.2 seconds ahead of Toasted, who just missed out on a podium there. Stephen comes home in 5th place. Chi-Town was 6th. Fush in 7th, beating Jess by 8 tenths of a second there. So many close battles. Piper finishing in 9th place. Ash rounding out the top 10. It was 11th place for Commander, 12th place for Geek. Lucy, after 2 6th places in a row, can only manage 13th. Mr. Lil Main was 14th today. Kakos in 15th. 4 for 4 in 16th. Ted takes 17th place. Mimi was 18th. Corporal Kaga 19th. Strawberry Bob 20th. Our 2022 champion Stace was down in 21st. Chris in 22nd. Rachel 23rd. And unfortunately, it was last place for Atlas Wolf. Big claps, everybody. Fantastic racing by everyone involved. And now, if you will allow me a moment, we need to get prepared for the podium ceremony. So give me a second to organise that. Is Elsie Australian? Did I see that at some point during the stream? Thank you, Rachel. She's asleep by now. Hopefully she finds time to watch the VOD. It's our 3rd Australian winner, I think. But I don't know. Stace is Dutch now, so 2.5 Australian winners. Do I not have? Oh, I don't have the flag saved. Damn. Okay, let me put Spotify back on for a bit. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the for all the subs and everything today. Oh, this is the greatest show. Please do stick around for the podium ceremony if you can, as we celebrate our top 3 finishers today, which unfortunately for you does include me, but I didn't win, so wait, where did I save that? Ah, damn it. And round. Yeah, I hope you've all had a good day. Just a reminder, we will be back to normal marbles on Saturday, 1 p.m. UK time for that. It will be wonderful to see you there. Long way together. Of course, the hardest picture to find is me in my mess of pictures. Celebrate you, baby. All right, I think we're just about ready to go. All right, everybody, welcome to the podium ceremony for the 2026 2.4 Hours of the Marbles. What a fantastic race it was, of course. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the race. And let's now hear it for our podium finishers, everybody. In third place, it is Charlie! Big clap for Charlie. She's not here. But great performance. Wait, I've got the music. Fuck. Well done, Charlie. Woo! Big clap for Charlie. And in second place, it is everyone's favourite. It's Joey! Big clap for Joey! Woo! And let's hear it for our winner and 2.4 Hours of the Marbles champion for 2026. It is Elsie! Woo! don't have a profile picture. What do I do? This means it's long. And now, please be upstanding. To celebrate our winner, it is the national anthem of Australia. Wait, you can't hear it. Why haven't I got Spotify on this tab? Fuck it, we'll do it on YouTube. Hold on. Oh, YouTube's going to be recommending me national anthems forever now. Please be upstanding for the Australia national anthem. And congrats to Elsie and all our racers today. And now it's time for the celebrations. There we have it, everybody. That was your 2026 2.4 hours of the marbles. Where's the fizzy pop bottle? Yeah, we didn't have the budget. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here for today's race. It's been lots of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it too. I'm sorry if it didn't go your way this year, but there's always next year, folks. We will be back in 2027 for the next installment of the 2.4 hours of the marbles. Maybe next time, someone who's actually raced before will get the win. Who's to say? Do a bit of celebration chat? Oh, I can, can't I? Wait, can I do them for free? No, I can't. It doesn't let me. Oh wait, I can. I don't really have an appropriate emote for it, but... Yeah, true. At least it's someone we know. Atlas, thank you for the 44 bits. Oh, Rachel, would you like a kiss? Oh, I need to fix my webcam here, don't I? Mwah! That's for you, Rachel, my love. I should give you those for free, really. It's quite rude making you pay, isn't it? Okay, my dad's trying to call me. That's a good sign. All right, let's wrap it up. Who's live? I don't know who's live. Let's should we rate Sips? There's not many people live at this time on a Thursday, is there? Go say hi to Sips. Dowie told Sips earlier it was my birthday. I got a happy birthday from him. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. I'll be here tomorrow during the day at some point. I'm not sure when. It'll be late morning, early afternoon. I'm going to do some rallying tomorrow. We have normal marbles on Saturday, 1 PM UK time. Thank you everybody for all the birthday wishes. Congrats to Elsie for winning the race. Congrats to everyone who got merch. Thank you to Commander for the gift subs. Clegane, thank you very much. Thank you to... who resubbed? Rachel, Stace. I might be missing some. I'm sorry if I am. But thank you for the resubs, everybody. Thank you for the bits at the end there, Atlas. Thank you, everybody. You're all amazing. Normal Marble, Saturday, 1 PM, if you want to check that out. Lots more races, so lots more chances to win if you don't normally come to that. 1 PM UK time on Saturday. The next 2.4 hours next year. Keep an eye out for that. Start counting already. My phone's ringing again. Catch you later, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.